How do we know we healed? Have you ever wondered how you truly know when you've healed? Healing is a journey, and sometimes it's hard to tell if you are really there yet, if you're healed. Because healing is a journey, right? And healing doesn't mean that what happened never existed. It means that it no longer controls our lives. It means that you know you've healed when you tell the story without feeling the pain in your voice. Healing is not about changing who you are, it's about changing your relationships with who you are. And true healing is not the absence of pain, but truly the ability to move forward with grace. And you know you are healing when you feel safe in your own body, in your own mind, and safe in your own heart. So here are the signs you might experience. You're no longer triggered with what once hurt you deeply. Like, feeling this overwhelmed or reactive when you were speaking about this pain or experience. You feel more at peace and acceptance around your past, around these circumstances. You notice a healthier patterns and in your relationships. And you are more present in the now, more in gratitude. Healing is usually felt in small, quiet moments. Life like choosing calm instead of chaos, or seeing beauty in places where you only saw pain in the past. Actually, healing doesn't look like a sunrise. It's not butterflies, nothing like this, rainbow, everything. No. It's slow, messy, full of doubt. But one day when you look back, you will realize that you've quietly built a life that doesn't hurt anymore. I was once, in my last job, I was feeling full of resentments about not being perceived my worth, and I have to prove myself all the time. I was in the military law enforcement in France, and as a woman, it was really harsh sometimes. And I didn't get the post that I wanted. I wanted certain things, but because as a woman, they were not wanting to give me what I wanted. And I was full of resentment. So when I decided to quit, I was so full of this resentment that every time someone was asking me a question about it, I was really pissed off. Really, I was feeling angry, and I was like, I was kind of, my voice was speeding and my heart was racing. But now I know that thanks to my past career, I have financial freedom because I retired, and I have all the tools to help people. I experienced so many things in 20 years that now I have a wisdom that I will not be able to have if you didn't have to go through all these 20 years experience. And I know that because I was able to change and shift for a better life, but I didn't knew that. And now when I'm reflecting, it doesn't hurt anymore. Actually, I'm really proud of who I am right now, thanks to this 20 years of hardship, of many hours where I didn't get what I wanted, where I was trying to have recognition, and because of looking outside. And now I know that actually I know I'm worthy, and yeah, it doesn't hurt anymore. So I know that I've healed this past. So now I'm going to ask you this question to know and to make you realize that you've healed certain things. So reflect on what used to trigger you that doesn't anymore. Are you able to see your past with compassion? How do you feel in your body now when you speak about these experiences, this past that was once triggering you? And have you noticed new, healthier patterns in your life? So what can help you actually to get this, to get there, is just journaling. And if you don't like journaling like I do, I don't like, just speak to yourself and be aware of the answers. It's like having a discussion with someone else, but with yourself. I love speaking with myself. It doesn't seem crazy, but do it on your own. You can do whatever you want when you are alone, and reflect out loud. Speak to yourself. How does it make you feel? And I really love that, because I feel more connecting with my heart when I speak to myself, to see how I'm judging. And now I know that I feel more compassionate toward myself. Like visualizing me going through all these experiences and speaking to myself in a way that, as a best friend, as someone that is here to listen, not to judge. And it helped me to move forward. And actually, this is how I was able to heal this resentment past experiences. And this is why seeking the right support, the right coach, therapist, community is so important. Having the right environment, it is so crucial in your healing journey. Having the right environment can make a huge difference. I choose the right environment and cut with the one that actually was not supportive. And it makes a huge difference. So, and also, really something that we don't do for ourselves is to celebrate ourselves, our little wins. Yeah. For me, I just realized that there is many things that I was able to resurface that was hidden. And I was not even conscious about those certain things. And I'm so proud of me. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to offer me something or create a day that feels abundant and fulfilled, just to reward me of the hard work that I've done. Because it's really hard. Healing is really hard. It's not butterfly like I was saying. It's tears, it's pain, body pain. But somehow, I really love this analogy with the onion. Because when you peel an onion, you cry, right? And there is so many layers. But the more you peel all those layers that bring tears, and there is some layers that are really thick, there is really thick and hard to take out, because it's really hard. And some are more tiny and soft to take out. But eventually, we are getting closer to this little core, this sweetness. And I know that it's a journey. There is so many layers. But I really love that, to see healing process as an onion. The more you peel, the more you are getting closer to this juicy center sweetness. And I know that I appreciate more life because of that. And the more you get closer, the less also you have tears. Definitely. So be patient. Healing is not a race. So by being compassionate toward yourself, speaking to yourself, this is really something that can make a big difference. Because healing doesn't always feel like a grand moment, right? It's not like, and you only notice when you look back. And you start to be aware of how you react, how you feel when you speak about those experiences, these past moments that was really hurtful at the beginning. Not so long ago, actually. So I would love, before ending this video, I would love to share some affirmation for your healing. So maybe you can just sit nice and tall and put your hands over your heart and repeat and listen. I trust the journey of my healing. My past no longer holds power over my present. I am safe to feel, to heal, and to grow. I am worthy of peace and freedom. I am whole, even as I continue to heal. So now I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments your healing signs, so we can actually support and inspire others. And I would love to end this video with a quote from Rumi that says, the wound is the place where the light enters you. So shine bright. It was Isabelle Living Light. Take care.